Ever pondered over how to develop a research question? It's a common challenge we all face, whether you're a high school student working on a science project or a seasoned researcher making strides in your field. A research question is more than just a query. It's the backbone of your investigation, the compass guiding you through heaps of data and information. A well-formed research question is like a lighthouse in the dark, guiding your research to the shore of knowledge. It helps you stay focused, avoid unnecessary detours, and save precious time. More importantly, it can give your research a clear direction, making it more purposeful and impactful. But how can you formulate a research question that's both interesting and manageable? How can you transform a broad topic into a specific, researchable question? Don't fret. Developing a research question isn't as daunting as it seems, especially when you have a step-by-step guide. Before you jump into creating a research question, have a clear understanding of your research topic. Now you might be wondering why that is so important. Well, let's delve into that. Understanding your research topic is akin to having a roadmap for your journey. It's the compass guiding your exploration, the lighthouse illuminating your path. Without a clear understanding of your topic, you might find yourself lost in the vast ocean of knowledge, unsure of where to focus your efforts. So, how do you identify a topic that is both interesting and significant? Start by exploring areas that you are genuinely curious about, subjects that pique your interest. Passion is a powerful motivator and can make the research process more enjoyable and less daunting. However, interest alone is not enough. Your research topic should also be significant. Why does this matter? Because the goal of research is to contribute something new to our collective understanding. To do this, your topic has to have some level of importance in your field. It should address an existing gap in knowledge or pose a question that hasn't been thoroughly explored yet. For instance, if you're fascinated by space exploration, you could consider researching the potential for life on other planets. This topic is both interesting and significant. It's interesting because, well, who doesn't want to know if we're alone in the universe? And it's significant because answering this question could fundamentally change our understanding of life itself. Remember, your topic doesn't have to be grandiose. Even seemingly small questions can lead to significant discoveries. The key is to balance your interest with the potential impact of your research. So, take your time, explore different subjects, reflect on what you're truly passionate about, and where you can make a meaningful contribution, and don't be afraid to think outside the box. The most groundbreaking research often comes from the most unexpected places. Once you have a clear topic in mind, the next step is to conduct preliminary research. And that's where we'll pick up in our next scene. Stay with us as we continue our journey into the art of developing a research question. Now that you have your topic, it's time to dive in and conduct preliminary research. Venturing into the world of research can seem like navigating through an uncharted territory, but it's actually more like an exciting treasure hunt. The treasure being knowledge, insights, and understanding. Preliminary research is the compass that guides you through this journey. It's your first step towards understanding the landscape of your topic. It's about collecting background information, exploring existing literature, and getting a sense of what's already known and what's still a mystery. Think of it as detective work. You're looking for clues, piecing together a puzzle, trying to get a comprehensive picture of your topic. You might start with a broad search on your topic, reading widely to understand its various aspects. This could be through online articles, books, academic journals, or even documentaries. Next, you might want to narrow down your focus. Look for gaps in the existing literature, areas that haven't been explored much, or perspectives that haven't been considered. These gaps are your golden opportunities. They're areas where you can contribute something new, something valuable. While you're doing all this, it's crucial to take notes. Write down key points, interesting facts, and potential research questions that come to mind. These notes will serve as your reference, your guide, when you're formulating your research question. Remember, preliminary research is not about finding answers, but about understanding the context of your topic. It's about getting a feel for the terrain before you start your actual expedition. It's about being prepared so that you can navigate through your research journey with confidence and clarity. It's like a warm-up before a workout, a rehearsal before a performance. It sets the stage for your research, helps you understand what you're dealing with, and gives you the tools to tackle your topic effectively. So, be patient, be curious, and be open-minded. Let the research take you where it leads. You never know what you might discover. With a comprehensive understanding of your topic, you're now ready to formulate your research question. Formulating a research question is the heart of your research project. It's like finding the North Star that will guide your academic journey. But how do we go about formulating this all-important question? It's not as daunting as it might seem if you keep in mind these 5 key requirements. Firstly, your research question should be clear. It needs to be easily understood and devoid of any ambiguity. Think about it as a crystal-clear mountain spring. Just as you can see the pebbles at the bottom of the spring, your question should leave no room for confusion. Secondly, the question should be focused. It's easy to get carried away and try to tackle a broad topic, but remember, the more focused your question, the easier it will be to find specific, detailed answers. Picture yourself as an eagle eyeing its prey from high above the ground. Your question needs that kind of laser-sharp focus. Thirdly, keep your question concise. A long-winded, complicated question can lead to a muddled research process. Imagine your question as a dart. It's small, it's streamlined, and it hits the bullseye with minimal fuss. That's how your research question should be. Fourthly, your question should be complex. Now, this may seem contradictory to being concise, but it's not. A complex question doesn't mean it's convoluted, it means that it's not a simple yes or no question. It should require analysis, evaluation, or argument. It's like a puzzle that needs to be pieced together. Lastly, your question should be arguable. There should be multiple possible answers, and your research will be the journey to find the most compelling one. It's like a court case where the truth can be discovered by examining different perspectives. So, there you have it. Clear, focused, concise, complex, and arguable. These are the 5 pillars upon which your research question should stand. Remember, it's not about finding a question that's easy to answer. It's about finding a question that's worth answering. Once you've formulated your research question, it's time to refine and polish it. Refining your research question is crucial to ensure it guides your research effectively. Let's dive into how we can polish our research question to be more specific, clear, and researchable. First things first, we need to make our research question more specific. A broad question can lead to a scattered approach, which isn't what we want. For instance, if our question is, how does climate change affect us? It's quite broad, right? It can be refined to something more specific, like, how does climate change impact agricultural practices in the Midwestern United States? By narrowing down the scope, we can focus our research more effectively. Next, we need to ensure our question is clear. Avoid jargon or complex language that might confuse not just others, but even you. Let's say our question is, how does anthropogenic climate alteration impact agronomical practices? Sounds fancy, doesn't it? But it's not clear. We can simplify this to how does human-caused climate change affect farming methods? This way we ensure that our research question is easily understandable. Lastly, our question needs to be researchable. It should lead to a testable hypothesis and not just an opinion. For instance, is organic farming better than conventional farming? Is an opinion-based question. A researchable alternative could be, what are the differences in soil fertility between organic and conventional farming methods? This question allows us to collect data and draw conclusions based on evidence. Keep in mind that refining your research question is an iterative process. You might need to revise your question several times before it's just right. Don't get disheartened if it doesn't come together immediately. Remember, the goal is to create a research question that is specific, clear, and leads to meaningful research. With a refined research question, you are now ready to embark on your research journey. This is your compass, guiding you towards unearthing new knowledge. So take your time to polish and perfect it. After all, a well-crafted question is the first step to a successful research project. So, developing a research question is not as challenging as it may seem, right? We've journeyed through the different stages together, making sense of our research topic first. It's crucial to understand what you're diving into, isn't it? Then, we dipped our toes into conducting preliminary research, gathering as much information as we could to have a solid foundation. The next step we took was formulating the research question, putting our thoughts into words that could guide us. We didn't stop there though. We refined our question, honing it until it was sharp and focused. Each of these steps plays a significant role in developing a research question that's clear, concise, and ready to lead you to success. Remember, a well-developed research question is your first step towards a successful research project. Don't forget to subscribe to the Learning Sphere for more educational content. Until next time.